Archaeology is a field that has always captured the imagination and curiosity of people around the world. From Stonehenge to the tomb of King Tutankhamun, these discoveries fascinate us with their enigmatic history and remarkable complexity. However, as they say, the more we know, the less we actually do. While we may think we know everything there is to know about the past, archaeology continues to surprise us with new and exciting discoveries. In this video, we'll take a look at 15 of the latest archaeological discoveries that have left scientists shocked. Let's kick off things with Number 15. The graveyard of thousands of mummies without full bodies. Ever wondered what happens when a society buries its dead in a way that seems almost unfinished? Well, that's what scientists uncovered in Tinaja, Peru. A strange graveyard with thousands of mummies, but not quite like any you've seen before. Some were buried with arms crossed and bodies tightly bound in cloth, while others were scattered, their bones deliberately shattered and moved between graves. It's as if someone was playing an eerie game of hide the bones long after the people had passed. But that's not the weirdest part. There were jars filled with fetuses and infants, and some mummies had been severely decayed due to the elements and rodents. And don't even get us started on the gruesome mystery behind it all. These mummies didn't just rest in peace. They were part of a society marred by conflict, battles over land and power. So, was this cemetery the final resting place for warriors or victims of war? Number 14. 500-year-old unbroken eggs. Well, eggs are not something you'd expect to survive centuries, right? But in a tomb in Sichuan, China, that's exactly what happened. Archaeologists recently uncovered a jar filled with rice, and inside, a collection of unbroken eggs, 500 years old. The eggs were tucked away inside a sealed container, protected by layers of lime and a lid, making them incredibly well preserved. It's rare to find eggs in such a state after so many years, so the discovery has left experts scratching their heads. Why were these eggs buried in the first place? Some believe they symbolize the continuity of life, a way to ensure that future generations are nourished. Others think the tomb's owner simply had a soft spot for eggs. Either way, this discovery is a fascinating peek into the past, offering a glimpse of life in the Ming Dynasty, sealed tight for half a millennium. Number 13. 1,000-year-old mysterious artifact cache. In the heart of Mexico, archaeologists uncovered a hidden ceremonial cave from the Maya civilization, revealing over 150 valuable artifacts. The cave, known as Balamu or the Jaguar God Cave, has remained sealed for more than a millennium. Its difficult-to-access entrance adds to its sacred nature, suggesting it was used for mystical rituals. Inside, archaeologists found an impressive collection of ceramic artifacts, including over 200 incense burners, as well as numerous vases and dishes. There are even human bones believed to be hidden within the cave, raising intriguing questions about ancient Maya burial practices. The cave's isolation and complex passages highlight how little we know about the Maya civilization, and the artifacts uncovered could provide vital insights into their customs and beliefs. How and why these things were hidden in the cave remains a mystery, but it is clear that they hold immense value to the Maya people. Number 12. 137 million USD worth of artifacts. Sometimes, a simple sinkhole leads to the discovery of a treasure worth millions. In 1990, a farmer in Hunan Province, China, uncovered just that, an ancient tomb that turned out to hold over 137 million USD worth of priceless artifacts. The tomb, dating back over 1,700 years, contained gold, jade, and bronze objects, all meticulously preserved. But the standout find? A mysterious jade vessel, unlike anything ever found before. With intricate carvings of dragons, tigers, and unicorns, the vessel hints at the powerful symbolism of immortality and wealth. It's not transparent like most high-quality jade, but it's still an artistic masterpiece. The tomb belonged to a famous general, and the artifacts found inside reflect the grandeur of his era. Every piece tells a story of power, legacy, and artistry from China's ancient past. And as nerds continue to study these treasures, they're still unraveling the deeper mysteries hidden within this incredible find. Number 11. Temple for Zeus in Egypt. This god really got around. While Zeus is often celebrated as the king of the Greek gods, his influence reached far beyond Greece. In fact, in 2022, Egyptologist Hisham Hussein and his team uncovered a fascinating discovery in the Sinai Peninsula, a temple dedicated to Zeus Cassios. This hybrid deity was a fusion of the classic thunder god Zeus and the sacred mountain Cassios, which had great significance in the region. As if that wasn't intriguing enough, the ruins featured inscriptions revealing the involvement of the Roman Emperor Hadrian. Known for his grand construction projects, Hadrian, who ruled from 117 to 138 AD, seems to have renovated this temple, further spreading the influence of Greek and Roman gods across the ancient world. The discovery offers a glimpse into how deeply the worship of Zeus, in various forms, permeated different cultures, blending local traditions with the divine power of the gods. Number 10. A mysterious Japanese mermaid mummy. Mermaids may be the stuff of fairy tales, but the mermaid found in Japan tells a different story. Discovered in a fishing net off the coast of Kochi during the Genbun era, 1736 to 1740, this mummified creature was initially believed to be a mythical sea creature. It was kept as a sacred object, stored at the Enjuin Temple, and became part of local legend. However, recent research from Kurashiki University of Science and the Arts has uncovered a shocking truth. The so-called mermaid is no mythical being, but a bizarre artifact made from bones, pufferfish skin, and animal hair. Far from the enchanting creature often depicted in folklore, this mermaid was crafted as a grotesque talisman intended to bring the owner long life. While it may not be a mermaid, it still holds a fascinating place in history as a unique blend of art, superstition, and the mysteries of the sea. Number 9. Antira Mechanism. At the turn of the 20th century, a mysterious object was discovered submerged in the waters off the coast of Greece, hidden within an ancient shipwreck. By the time it was found, the device was already over 2,000 years old, and despite centuries of erosion by the sea, it still held secrets. Known as the world's oldest computer, this ancient mechanism puzzled researchers for decades. Finally, in 2021, after years of study and a groundbreaking 3D reconstruction, its purpose was revealed. It was a sophisticated tool used by the ancient Greeks to chart the positions of celestial bodies, helping them predict events like eclipses with remarkable precision. Though its function was suspected for years, this reconstruction unlocked the final mystery, shedding light on just how advanced ancient Greek technology was. The Antira Mechanism remains one of history's most fascinating artifacts, a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient world. Number 8. A 1,000-year-old mummy with intact hair. In the bustling heart of Lima, Peru, archaeologists uncovered a treasure that rewrites what we thought we knew about the past. A 1,000-year-old mummy, perfectly seated and sporting intact brown hair. Found at the Hakapucana site, a towering clay pyramid built by the Lima culture, this discovery isn't just about old bones. The mummy was wrapped in simple cloth, with a full set of teeth that could put some modern dental hygiene to shame. Ceramic vessels and textiles in the tomb hint at rituals and daily life from centuries ago. But what truly stands out is the location, a pyramid standing firm amidst Lima's modern chaos. This find doesn't just tell us about the past, it whispers secrets about the ceremonial practices of a civilization long gone. Researchers are eager to dive deeper, hoping to decode why this particular individual rests in such an enigmatic spot. Hair, teeth, and tomb. They've all survived. Now it's time for their stories to emerge. Number 7. The ruins of the old Lion's Den Theater. Ever heard of a place so legendary that it somehow just disappears? Well, that's the story of the Lion's Den Theatre in London. Built in 1567, it was one of England's oldest theatres, an outdoor space where the likes of Shakespeare might have first come to life. But then, poof, it vanishes from history, leaving behind nothing but whispers and rumors. That is, until archaeologists uncovered its ruins in 2019, nestled beneath Whitechapel. This isn't just any old theater. The excavation revealed a structure matching the size and location of the long-lost Lion's Den. And the artifacts they found, glass bottles, pottery, and even remains of old performances, show just how much the theater thrived. It's almost like it was waiting for the right moment to be rediscovered. While it's true that the Globe Theatre gets all the glory, the Lion's Den might have been where England's theatrical magic first started stirring. All right, now let's move to number 6, a medieval mummy wrapped in birch bark in Siberia. Siberia doesn't just deal in icy winds and permafrost. Well, it is, but it also guards secrets like a vault. Archaeologists recently uncovered a medieval mummy cocooned in birch bark near the Arctic Circle. Believed to be a child or adolescent from the 12th or 13th century, this mummy was buried in a way that's as mysterious as the tundra itself. The body, wrapped in a copper layer and bark, was preserved by nature's freezer, with little to no bacterial interference. Copper artifacts found nearby suggest connections to trade routes, possibly even Persia. But here's where it gets fascinating. This burial method isn't typical of the region. Locals, however, halted excavation in 2002, fearing ancestral spirits might get cranky about all the digging. At 1.3 meters long, this birch bark cocoon isn't just a burial. It's a time capsule, keeping secrets about medieval life frozen in time. Who was this young soul? For now, Siberia isn't saying much. Number 5. Mysterious handprints of the ancient Maya. Deep in a cave on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, ancient handprints in red and black decorate the walls like an eerie, millennia-old gallery. Left by children over 200 years ago, these handprints might hold the whispers of the Maya civilization, but their exact meaning remains a puzzle. Beneath the sacred branches of a 50-foot ceiba tree, believed by the Maya to hold up the sky, archaeologists also uncovered carvings and stone reliefs. The Maya, who thrived from 2000 BC to the 16th century, were masters of art and symbolism. Theories about the handprints abound: initiation rituals, spiritual protection, or maybe just ancient kids being mischievous. Whatever their purpose, these marks are a haunting connection to a world that blended the mystical with the mundane. While we marvel at their ingenuity, the handprints remind us of how deeply humans have always tried to leave a mark, both literally and figuratively. Number 4. 2,000-year-old chemical weapons in Syria. War is old news, but chemical warfare? Archaeologists found its ancient roots in Dura Europos, Syria. Inside a collapsed tunnel, 19 Roman soldiers and 1 Persian lay in eerie silence. At first, researchers thought they'd fallen victim to a tunnel cave-in. Wrong. These soldiers were gassed 2,000 years ago. In 256 AD, the Persian Empire unleashed sulfur dioxide gas, a toxic concoction created by setting sulfur and pitch aflame. Imagine the ingenuity and ruthlessness, using blowpipes to direct the fumes into enemy tunnels. The result? A suffocating death trap. This find is the oldest scientific evidence of chemical warfare and a grim reminder of how long humanity has been innovating ways to harm one another. But here's the kicker. This discovery also paints a vivid picture of ancient siege tactics. Forget swords and shields. These soldiers faced a battle no one could fight. The Persians left behind more than a victory. They carved a toxic chapter into history. Number 3. Giant footprints at Antira Temple. Have you ever seen something so strange that it makes you question everything you thought you knew about history? That's exactly what happened at the Antira Temple in northwest Aleppo, where archaeologists stumbled upon giant footprints embedded in the stone floor. We're talking footprints that could easily fit a person 20 meters tall. Now, unless we're talking about a giant from a fairy tale, that seems, well, pretty odd, right? These prints were left in the courtyard and main hall of a temple built around 1300 to 740 BC, adorned with carvings of lions, angels, and mythical gods. But these massive footprints? They don't quite fit in with the usual ancient imagery. Some experts think they were symbolic of gods. Others are convinced they're the remnants of some ancient, oversized wanderers. The mystery still lingers. Who or what left these marks on the temple floor? Whatever it was, they certainly left a lasting impression. Number 2. Sandby Borg Massacre. When archaeologists uncovered a human skeleton at a 5th century Swedish site, they were puzzled. Why was it left on the floor of a house unburied? Then they found another and another. Each skeleton showed signs of brutal execution. Swords, axes, and clubs had been used to kill these individuals, and their bodies were left to decay as the walls of their homes eventually collapsed around them. It dawned on us that this was actually a massacre, said Clara Alfsdotter, a graduate student at Linnaeus University and an archaeologist with the Bohuslands Museum. So far, 26 bodies have been discovered, along with a half-eaten fish, suggesting the attack had been a surprise. Coins and jewelry were found with the remains, but no clues have emerged as to who the attackers were or their motive. The mystery remains unsolved, leaving archaeologists with more questions than answers about this brutal ancient massacre. Number 1. Tiny human or alien? In 2003, a 6-inch tall skeleton with a pointed head was found naturally mummified in the Atacama Desert of Chile. Although many people have claimed that the skeleton, which had bone density characteristic of a 6-year-old despite its tiny size, was an alien, scientists have since been able to sequence and study its DNA. Aara, as the female mummy is known, turns out to be a human being. She was most closely related to indigenous Chileans, but also had some European ancestry. Researchers found 7 different mutations of her genes that are involved with growth, but they're not sure which caused her skeletal malformation. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.